One.
This is the #1 radio show.
Large FM.
LargeFM.com. Who do we have on the line?
This is JLK, man. You want to talk to me?
Yo, Jay
going
Izzle.
on?
What's up, man?
What's up, Corey? And Corey? I got 5 minutes for you guys. I got another radio station to do.
All right, cool. No problem, man. Well, good job on CNN. We'll say that, first and foremost. Today we saw you, we watched you, and you did a great job as always.
Thank you, Corey.
All right. Well, we all know, here in Atlanta, it's a big thing going on. The whole allegations with Bishop Eddie Long. That's the allegations that's been brought against him. And, a lot of people are saying, in the gay community that they're not surprised by this. It was always rumors floating around. And we just want to get your opinion on the whole situation and what's going on. Okay,
well, first of all, thanks again for giving me this platform to share information. Information is important. Good information, and the truth is really powerful. First of all, I don't know Bishop Long personally, and I said that today on CNN because, I'm not a member of his church. I've been a couple times, but I have friends who attend that church who faithfully believe, support, and financially support him and stand beside him, and they believe in him, and they love the word that he gives to his congregation. So that's foremost important for any clergy to be able to give the word. And from what I hear, not ever hearing Bishop Long preach, if he's giving the word and feeding the souls of his flock, that's a good thing. I can't speak on his allegations of sexual misconduct because, again, I wasn't there. I don't know him personally, and I think you're guilty. I think you're innocent until you're proven guilty. I've been in situations before where I was accused of stuff that I did not do, and I'm like, yo, don't judge me yet until I'm proven guilty. In the meantime, just don't do that. And I don't think we need to do that or have a witch hunt against Bishop Long right now.
Right.
But I think if we sit back and chill and watch and see what happens, I think the truth will set him free and us free to the real deal of what's really going on. It was a third young man filing a lawsuit, and you sit back and you're like, wow, if they come through with proof, text messages, emails, receipts, pictures, it's a done deal. You're baked. It's over. So right now, my position is I'm gonna sit back and just see what happens, man. Because I'm not trying to judge nobody, because I don't want to be judged.
Did you hear about the third kid that has come out now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting at home right now watching the news, and it was talk about the third kid who lives in Denver, Colorado. How he came out, and again, if all these young men got proof, more power to them. Right. More power to them. I think this is going to divide people up, like on my Facebook page. I got folk, even though I did CNN, I probably got 150 emails from people immediately saying that, wow, how can you blame this on the church? How can the church be responsible if a person is gay? And I got people say, yo, good job, man. Thanks for representing us. Thank you for standing up. Thank you for putting a finger on the church, which for a long time has always gotten away with this type of hatred. Right. So as long as I got a platform, as long as people are talking, that's a good thing, man.
So being that we have you on the phone, and a lot of people didn't get a chance to see you on CNN, and they'll probably get a chance, the people that are listening now, if you could, I know you got to run, put your finger on the church one more time so people understand exactly what you meant by, and it won't get misconstrued. Okay, I think that some churches, I'm not talking about every church, because I do know there are some churches out there now that are very affirming, very open-minded, who welcome everybody, regardless of sexual orientation, regardless of other issues you may be bringing into God's house. They're just all affirming. They say, come here, let us love you, give you God's word, and share the support that all of our members receive. And then you have some churches who still say and use the Bible to condemn people who are gay. Sexuality, homosexuals, gay men, and gay women have been in the church since the beginning of time. It's not going nowhere. Right. It's not like they're going to just up and pack and get on the bus and leave. Most churches are built on the backs and the money of gay people, women and men. Women and men. They're just that we keep it under the rug, and pastors preach loud about it, about homosexuality. That's what those gay men and those gay women, those lesbians, they just sit there and take it. So whenever something like this comes up, I'm going to be the first one saying it starts at home. It starts at the church. The church is the pillar of our community.
People go to church for salvation. They go for love. They go to get fed. They go for food, for money. They go for the connection of being with a family. You know, so if it's all right there, and that's all that a lot of us have, then we need to be able to deal with our issues there at the family house.
Definite. That's an excellent point.
So to answer your question, Corey, what I said was the black church is homophobic, and they need to get over it.
Right. And you know, with you saying that's, you know, they do need to get over it if that's what the case is. But with Bishop Eddie Long, the allegation that was put against him, they were saying that he touched these little boys while they were around the age of like 14. So that's where the problem comes in. I know it's another problem. We have two problems. We have, you know, he's abusing kids, and then, you know, there's the homosexuality in the church. So there's two fights that the church is actually fighting. And
then with him being so outspoken against gay rights, gay everything, that's really going to turn the whole community against him, like the gay community, who has known for years or heard for years about some of the stuff that Bishop Long has been doing on the DL. So he can't go to the gay community now for support because you've turned your back on them. You've degraded them. You have tried to make a mockery out of the very powerful gay community. So now you just got your church members and your church family who are going to try to stand up behind you and support you when you could have had gay members to stand up with you and say, we don't believe that this man would do this. But when you don't have that type of support, you got to tell you ass out.
Right.
You just ass out. And I'm hoping that all these other mega churches and mega church pastors who also could be accused of the same thing, and we're not going to call no names, but I hope that they also take a look at this as a lesson for their own lives and say, okay, I need to do something. I need to stop this. I need to do something different so I don't get caught up as well. Because what you do in the dark always comes out.
Exactly, yeah, and that's what we're going to think. We're going to see a snowball effect now. You know, everybody's going to start just coming out. You know what they say, it just takes one person to, you know, take the first step, and then everybody will start running behind them.
Yeah, but I was basically saying that, you know, hopefully through this, what this is happening and getting international attention, will force the African-American community, especially the black church and black church leaders, to have conferences and workshops and start talking about this from the pulpit and start offering education and information to their members so they can understand more about sexuality and how it does impact all levels of the church. And I hope we don't, as black people, just act like this is not something that is the truth and that we just continue to bury our heads. I hope that doesn't happen.
Definitely. And like I said, one more quick point. This has been going on in the Catholic Church for you know, since the mid-1980s, you know. And I'm just wondering now, is it time now? Is it that the black church, is it time for them to be exposed now? Is that what's going on?
I think so. I think, the Catholic Church, they got busted, and they had all these pedophile priests who did stupid stuff, and it cost the Catholic Church millions of dollars. And for a long time, the black church has kind of skated by, because there's never been anyone who has stood up and had a cloud or had the visibility to bring a shiny light on the black church. And Bishop Long is definitely a beacon in the black religious community, so now the light is being shined on the black church.
Definite. All right, JL. Like we said, we know you said you're real busy. You got a bunch of other interviews to do. We appreciate you calling in, like always, man.
Man, you know I got y'all.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Definite.
Only because of sexually Wanda Francis. That's the only reason.
All right, man.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, y'all take care, okay?
All right, you too.
Peace. One.
This is the #1 radio show.
Large FM.